Hello everyone and welcome to Hashtag Arbitrage presentation. My name is Daniel Bajoda Costa, but mostly known as DAD, and I am excited to share an opportunity that brings a fresh twist to how we earn money online. In simple terms, Hashtag Arbitrage is a platform that lets you profit by using hashtags, the same ones you see on social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, X, and more. Today, social media isn't just about sharing moments, it's becoming a powerful tool for making real income. With Hashtag Arbitrage, you can buy hashtags featuring popular hashtags that generates daily rewards. Yes! Plus, by activating your license, you can join the auto system, a sort of continuous revenue generator that lets you earn money on a recurring basis. It's like turning your everyday social media use into a smart way to boost your income. I also want to mention that if you've joined us before, we will be skipping some slides we've already covered in previous webinars so we can focus on the exciting new updates and opportunities ahead. So, whether you're new to digital marketing or already experienced in social media, there is something here for everyone. Let's dive in and explore how Hashtag Arbitrage can open up new financial opportunities for you and I. Enjoy the presentation. So there is a little disclaimer here, and it says, please do not invest more than what you can't afford to lose. Trading is always unpredictable and previous results can't guarantee the same in the future. That is right. In every investment opportunity, there are unforeseen risk involved which you can't predict or avoid. So the best way to go about it is just do not invest more than what you can't afford to lose. All right. However, I trust Hashtag Arbitrage platform, even though I'm not a financial advisor, but I trust this platform because upon understanding how its operations work, I could say that this will be one of the most well composed, or let me say the risk involvement being over like 30%. Yes, in that sense of you risking your funds here, but in all of that you are in a good spot to be able to generate substantial amounts with this amazing platform. So there isn't much of a worries knowing that you will risk or lose your funds here. No. Now let's dive in deeper. Like I said, I will be skipping some slides we've already covered. Yes, but let's look at something real quick over here, how to start. So to begin with the Hashtag Arbitrage, just like in every online business opportunity, there is a way or a way for you to sign up for your accounts. Once you register for your accounts, the next thing to do is you funding your wallet and beginning with your investments and stuff like that. So similar to Hashtag Arbitrage, there is that option for you to register for free, and you'll be able to gain access to your dashboard. You'll have some tutorial guides on how to deposit your funds and stuff like that once the system has been made available for us, as in once it goes live. Yes, so for the time being, we are just getting ourselves acquainted with the business logics, how it works and stuff like that. Now moving on to the next, there is going to be a license activation. So the moment you sign up as a free user, and let's say making your deposit, there is this license activation which costs $10, and it also positions you in a global order pool to earn from that unique order pool system known as the one for all and all for one. And we are going to learn in today how this order pool system works. And believe me guys, this is one of the most amazing, let me say, I have never seen an audible system like this one. This is truly going to be powerful, and it's possible because in a sense where, let's say, even when you join today, it is possible for you to earn today. Exactly. And we are going to learn in today how it works. So don't worry much about that. And this audible system can even help you raise funds to purchase your hashtags, in a sense of investing in the real business opportunity by generating these daily income rewards. So moving to the next slides, what packages to choose from? Yeah, we will be looking into that. Let's move on. Okay, so Here is how to go about the deposits to activate and purchase a pack. Yeah, so deposit and withdrawals will be dealt through USDT BIP20 on the Binance Smart Chain network. In our previous webinar sections, we mentioned that deposit and withdrawals will be dealt through BNB, but there has been some changes of late, which this is gonna be in USDT instead of BNB, and I think it's good that BNB has been taken out and USDT is being considered, because USDT is a stable coin and BNB being a cryptocurrency can affect the market, especially our returns when there is a crash in the markets, because it do fluctuate in price, and that in other cases wasn't an advisable way to go about this. So USDT has been chosen as the token to deal with deposit and withdrawals, and that is fine by me. And there are some recommended wallets here to be used, which are Token Pocket, SafePal, MetaMask, and Trust Wallet for a similar experience. All right, yes, but if you ask me, I will suggest you going for Token Pocket because of its user friendliness, and I've been using Token Pocket for 2 or 3 years now, and I haven't had any problems with this amazing dApp wallet. Yes, so that is it, by the way. And to add up today's Hashtag Arbitrage is going to be one of the most advanced, or let me say the finance smart contract system out there, because this is going to be the advanced smart contract system whereby you'll be able to register with your email address and connect your payments as in deposit and withdrawals through the dApp wallets in a smart contract programming, which we are yet to experience this like firsthand, and I can't wait. Yeah, so based on the information I have received is what I am letting you guys know about as well, because it's very important that we get all this info and we share it accordingly with our team members. So it's no longer going to be BNB but USDT BIP20, but on the Binance Smart Chain network. Moving on to the next slide. What ADR to expect? Yeah, so ADR stands for average daily return, in other words known as your daily return on investment, and it pays in between 0.25 and $2, meaning you will be earning from 0.25 to $2 until you reach a total gain of 2x. That means doubling your investment, which is wise investment if you ask me. This is one of the reasons I was saying that the risk involvement here is quite low, because they are not promising any sort of high yield investment known as HEAP, in a sense whereby you'll be earning like 3x, 5x, 10x of your investment, such as crypto investment platforms and forex and stuff like that. So the risk here is quite minimal, and they play safe to help everyone be able to benefit the most. All right. Yes, but there's an option for you to purchase multiple packages or purchases or compound your investments, meaning let's say you would like to invest $1,000. Yes, there is that option for you to invest $1,000, but at the end of the day you will be doubling your $1,000 to $2,000. And the same way, if you come in with $10,000, you will be doubling it to $20,000 at the end of the day, which is wise investment. Yes, so you always get to double whatever you invest in the system, and you can keep compounding. Wise investments is in a strategical way when, let's say, you put in whatever amount you can afford to begin with for the time being. All right, and when you earn during the first phase, or let me say the first cycle, when you've doubled your investment, all right, what you can do next is either you take out the capital and you play with the profit by placing your profit into the system in a form of like reinvestment, and in so doing, it is the profit that is going to produce more profit for you at the end of the day. So you have secured your initial capital, all right, and now is the profit that you are playing with, and you'll be earning on top of that. So in an actual sense, let's say maybe you started with $1,000. After doubling your $1,000, you can take out your $1,000, you keep it in your dApp wallet, then you play with the profit, the other $1,000. And once that also doubles to $2,000, you can decide to max up your investment by placing maybe $1,500 this time around, whilst you keep $500 in your wallet. And once 1,500 doubles to 3,000, guess what? You can take out, let's say, $1,000. Then you invest $2,000 in there. And guess what? Once $2,000 doubles to $4,000, you can take out 1,500, to your wallet, then leaving 2,500 in there as you keep compounding and maximizing your earning potentials in that way. So moving on to the next slide. I plan not to make this video presentation long, so let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so how to earn more? Yes, we are going to look into the 1-for-1 and all-for-1 order pool system. If you remember from the beginning, I mentioned that there is a license activation of $10, which places you in a global order pool, aka the 1-for-all and all-for-1 order pool system. We will be looking into this in detail. All right, so the 1-for-all and all-for-one is an order pool system that activates once you purchase your lances, which also triggers your trading bot to buy a hash pack, allowing you to start earning daily rewards. By activating your lances, you are placed in this unique order pool system, giving you the opportunity to earn as an affiliate marketer. And globally, every user who joins the platform and activates their lances is placed in this same system. Yes, indeed. So, the order pool system is one of a kind. Like I said earlier, it's unique, something that has never been done or seen in the industry. So, when a user joins and activates their lances, they are entered into this global 1-for-all and all-for-one order pool. The next two individuals who join after them, whether they referred them or they joined through other sponsors link, like globally, whether you know them or not, once these folks join after you, they contribute to your earnings. Yes, and the first payment goes to your wallet, and the second person's payment is used as a recontribution, bringing you back into the system as reinvestment. But that's not the term, that's not the right term I wanted to use anyway. So it actually brings you back into the order pool, allowing you to continue earning repeatedly forever. Yes, and after 5 consecutive times, your account will be paused for 60 seconds to re-enter the system and show ongoing earnings. And this cycle repeats for every user who activates their license, basically. Yes, so let's look into details with these color codings, how the 1-for-all and all-for-one order pool system works for a better understanding. So we have here red representing entry, which refers to the act of gaining access or securing a spot in the global order pool system as soon as you activate your license for the first time. Then yellow refers to the act of receiving money or payment. The first payment you receive will be available for you to claim and withdraw into your wallet. Green represents or refers to the act of returning to a place or situation after having left it. In this context, after earning the first payment, the second payment is automatically used by the system to re-enter you, as those funds are allocated to the next user in the order pool system. This process allows you to continue earning and cycling out. And blue refers to the act of joining or being added back to secure a new spot in the global order pool system to continue earning repeatedly, indefinitely. Okay, now onto this slide, highlight into details how the order pool system actually works. With the color codings, we are going to use it once again to represent this presentation. Red representing entry, yellow represents and green represents re-entry, and blue new entry. So this is actually the mechanism in place for the order pool, and each user that signs up and activate their license are going to pass through this mechanism. No one gets to skip it. We all pass through this mechanism. In an actual sense, it's more like a slide where kids goes and climb and they slide down, it goes back. Yeah, so it's such kind of mechanism in place over here. So this is how it works. When user star activates their license, they are placed into the order pool system. Now the next two users that comes in, let's say user Pacman joins after user star, his contribution, which the system receive, will be paid to user star, and that is what we can see over here, paid or rewarded to user star. So now user star can make a withdrawal of these earnings into his dark wallet. All right, now the next user who joins after Pacman, which let's term that user as Smiley or Smiler. All right, once that user also makes their contribution, instead of that contribution going to user star, because we got to know that the next two users that joins after you contributes your earnings, meaning the first payment which goes to your wallet and the second payment which is coming to you is what the system is going to use that as a recontribution to secure a new entry for you. But see what happens once that recontribution takes place. Once that recontribution takes place, the funds actually goes to the next available user in the order pool to receive that funds, which is Pacman in this situation. So as we can clearly see, Pacman gets to receive that commission. And guess what happened? Just take a look at what happened over here. Now that cycles user star and brings user star into a new entry. So the first entry has expired and a new entry has been created for user star in this case. So user star gets to receive a new entry in the order pool, but at the same time contributing to others' earnings in the order pool, like to other people or folks in the order pool. Isn't that amazing? And guess what happened? Once this takes effect, this is what happened. There is a shift in the order pool. Now Pacman becomes the first person, or let me say the one next in line to receive those earnings. So upon receiving his first payment, the second payment which he's going to receive coming in from the next user that is going to join the order pool, which in this case we can term this as Love. All right, so the new user who joined the platform or the order pool now is Love, and with Love contribution, which is supposed to cycle Pacman out of the order pool, guess what? That contribution goes to Smiler, because Smiler is the one next in line in the order pool to receive earnings. So we have entry and re-entry and new entry, and now Smiler is the one next in line receiving this earning, and that cycles Pacman. And Pacman also, gets a new entry in the order pool, and this chain of recycling and earnings continues over and over, giving everyone that opportunity to earn. So like I said, it is possible for you to even earn the same day, like the very first day that you sign up, activate your allowances. There is that chances of you earning back your capital that same day, and this can help you earn more to raise in a sense of like raising funds for your Hashtag purchases, or possibly saving funds to renew your license the following months. Yes, so there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now moving on to the next slide here, talks about the available packages. This is how we're gonna see it at our back office, with the packages available on there. And for the time being, they are incorporating data from X, Instagram, and TikTok to run these daily rewards. And each of these package will have the available hashtags in there for you to purchase. So as we can clearly see here, we have X having like 100 hashtags worth 50 USDT. Instagram will be having like 220 hashtags within its package, also worth $50. And TikTok will also be having 460 hashtags in its package worth $50. So each pack do have the same price tag of $50, but each of them will be having different hashtags, like types of hashtags within, and also with limited options for that. So you can purchase or repurchase additional hashtags of your choice at any time just by acquiring an additional packs, meaning you can purchase TikTok 460 hashtags pack before you have Instagram 220 hashtags. Exactly. Yeah, so in a case, let's say maybe you have $100 and you would like to invest $100 into Hashtag Arbitrage. You'll have the opportunity to purchase one pack at a time. So once you purchase, let's say TikTok 460 hashtags or hashtag, okay, you'll be able to purchase maybe Instagram. That will be your second option. This scenario, okay? If Instagram is your second option, you'll be able to purchase that once you've purchased TikTok. Yeah, so the same applies if you have $150. You'll be able to purchase all the three packages, and within that package there are some numbers of hashtags for you to choose for the arbitrage to generate rewards on that for you. Now, bear in mind that you'll be able to terminate your pack. It's an option, though. You'll be able to terminate your pack if you choose or wish to do so, but you will be given a 10 days grace period to do that. Yes, and please note that you will not receive the total amount of your capital if you plan to, terminate your package. The portion given out as the influencer bonus along with any profits earned within those 10 days will be deducted from your capital. Exactly. I mean, it is fair. It is fair in the case, let's say maybe you activated for a package and you've earned like $10 within 5 days, and you decided to terminate your pack. It makes sense for the system to take out that profit from your capital. So in this case, you will be giving back like $40. But bear in mind that there is an additional 10% fee which will be deducted for administrative purposes whenever you make a withdrawal. So once you are making a withdrawal of that $40, there is going to be an additional fee taken out from that. And not to even forget, the influencer bonus along with level income and stuff like that, which in a natural sense it is like $10, will also be deducted from that. So at the end of the day, you'll be taking out like, let's say $30. Yes. And I don't see anyone terminating their account, because trust me, this system is really going to produce massive, like crazy earning potentials for you. So just play it safe. Do not invest more than what you can't afford to lose. And believe me, this system is really going to produce us that earning potential to be able to do whatever we wish to do with our profit at the end of the day. All right, so moving on to the next slide. They like to reward their community that is working to share this awesome opportunity, and these are some of the achievements they have for us. Okay, so aside the average daily returns, which we know of to be the 0.25 to $2, which are paid to us, okay, and at the end of the day, we're doubling our investment and stuff like that. There are other incentives that are being rewarded to us. And one is over here, like known to be the influencer bonus, which is the $5, in other words, known as the fast start bonus. And these are rewarded to sponsors for each personal referral, purchase, or capital placement. So whenever our referrals purchase a hatchback, we are rewarded these as a thank you bonus. And also a 10-level influencer hierarchy. Exactly, we do earn on this influencer hierarchy, which that also pays 50 cents on a 10-level structure. So we earn these whenever our referrals and their referrals purchase a pack, and this applies down to 10 levels deep. And ladies and gentlemen, this system is magnificent. I'm talking about the 10-level influencer hierarchy. Like, once you get to understand how this hierarchy system works, you will be blown away. Like, you will go to work in a sense whereby you will share this opportunity with as many people as you wish, and believe me, at the end of the day, you will thank yourself for doing that, because the earning potentials in here, I'm whispering though, but I'm just trying to let you guys know something over here. The earning potentials in here is crazy. Like, you are going to make some crazy earnings on that spot. So take your time and learn more about the influencer hierarchy. However, I'm going to highlight a bit information on that, like details, how it works and stuff like that in this presentation. I don't want to make this video presentation long, but I'm gonna do my best to cover all the important aspects. So this structure ensures both daily profits from markets and ongoing commissions from team building efforts, providing multiple streams of income. Yes, so moving on to the next slide. Yeah, so back to the 10-level influencer hierarchy, which I was just talking about. So you earn 0.50 cents whenever your personal referrals and their subsequent referrals purchase a package, and this commission applies down to 10 levels deep. All right, So let's look at a representative over here with this structure. As we know of, the levels are 1 to 10, okay? And let's say you referred only 2 people. So your direct referrals are 2. And they will be placed in the first level automatically, regardless. They will be placed in the first level. So we can clearly see that on here. Oh, sorry, let me go back. So we can clearly see that on here, that in your first level, we have 2 referrals positioned here. And let's say your 2 referrals purchase 10 hashback. And that will make a total of 20, because 2 times 10 is what? 20. Now, 20 multiplied by 50 cents will produce $10. All right. Sorry, will produce $10 as we see on here. Now, once your 2 referrals, or let me say each of your referrals, subsequent referrals, everyone duplicates by 2. So meaning your direct referrals, once they also goes out there to refer that 2 people, in your second level, you're going to have 4 people on there, because the 2 brought in 2, making 4. And let's say they all continue with that same occult, purchasing 10 hashtags, all the way there. So that's like an occult, like everyone is on that same, motive, like purchasing 10 hashtags. So the 4 of these folks purchasing 10 hashback will make a total of 40. So 40 multiplied by 50 cents will be $20. And these are commissions that are being paid to you. Like, you earn these commissions, even though you were not the one that brought these, folks into the system, like those coming from the second level all the way down. But they are in your network. They are in your bloodline. All right. Let me use the family tree as a scenario over here. With our family tree, we have our grandparents, then that comes to our parents, and it comes to us, and from us to our kids to their kids, in which they becomes our grandchildren, and it goes all the way to whatever generation it is. So in an actual sense, there's like a 10 generation family tree as we are looking on here. So the first generation, which we know of to be our grandparents, they are there. And I mean, our grandparents are basically our plan. So let's look at it this way, that our grandparents, they gave birth to their children, I mean our parents, and let's say maybe our parents. So let me try and summarize this, make it quite simpler. Let's say we are the uplands, we are the parents. All right, now we gave birth to our children, we gave birth to 2 kids. Those 2 will be in our first level because they are our first generation. Okay, now each of our kids, they also gave birth to 2. Okay, we can see that we have like 4 grandchildren on the second level. Now our grandchildren, let's say each of them also gave birth to 2, and that will be 8, and they are our 3rd generation. And let's say those on our 3rd generation, our grandchildren on our 3rd generation also, each of them gave birth to 2, and that keeps going all the way down to the 10th generation. All right, and in a sense, they're all purchasing 10 hashback. This is how your earning or your income potentials could be. Like, it will grow to this substantial earnings, and at the end of the day, you can earn an impressive $10,240 just from the influencer hierarchy, ladies and gentlemen. And like I'm saying, this is mind-blowing. Guys, this is mind-blowing. So imagine yourself like being an influencer, or let me say a team builder who can bring in more than 2 people and educating them to do the same, by duplicating, or if they even refer 1 person is good enough. And each of you purchasing 10 packs all the way down, trust me, you are going to earn some crazy money on here. And you're not the only person earning these rewards, but everyone in your line of recruits, everyone is going to earn accordingly, like in that same manner, depending on which level you fall into. So like I'm saying, this 10 level hierarchy system is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's damn crazy. Sorry for cursing. Anyways, let's move on to the next slide, and we have it here, an illustration of how the influencer hierarchy system works. So indeed, this goes deep, like infinity wide, but deep down to 10 levels. So you can refer as many people as you want, and they'll all be positioned in your first level. So let's say maybe you have like 1,000 people at your church, which you were able to educate them about this platform, and they all joined the business. Now all these 1,000 folks sign up with your personal link, and guess what? They are all positioned in your level 1. So now once your 1,000 referrals, I mean all these members, 1,000 people, once they also make that decision to bring in their folks, be it their family members or relatives or friends or whoever that they bring on board, they are going to fall in your second level. And once they also bring in their folks, they are going to fall in your third level, and it goes all the way to the 10th generation. So think about it this way: if you were able to bring 1,000 people from your church or from maybe your school, your workplace, wherever you were able to get these people as your network, and they duplicating the same, just imagine the earning potentials you and them could be, earning on here. Let us sink in for a minute, guys. This system is, it's too much. It's too much, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's move on to the next slide. So aside all those rewards we'll be gaining from the daily reward to the influencer bonus and the influencer hierarchy, there is an additional incentive rewarded to top influencers, or let me say people that are putting in the work, actively bringing folks, like educating others, recruiting and stuff like that, in a general sense known as leaders. Yeah, so top 15 influencers reward pool. The influencers reward pool bonus will be awarded to the top 15 leaders on a monthly basis after a 30-day period. Now let's look at that over here. So we can see the rank goes all the way from 1 to the 15th position, and each of these rank do have a percentage on the right side. These percentages are the earning possibilities for you to reap in that particular rank, and from the pool reward as well. So in a general sense, let's say maybe the pool had $100,000 in there to be rewarded to the top 15 influencers at the end of the 30-day period, and you fall in the first rank, meaning 20% out of $100,000 will be $20,000 rewarded to you, just like that, no strings attached. Exactly. And let's say maybe you fell to the second position, you couldn't make it to the first position, yes, still you get to earn from the reward pool, which you will be earning 15%, and 15% out of $100,000 is $15,000. Exactly. So it doesn't matter on which rank that you fall in, as far as you are within this 1 to 15 ranks, whatever earnings or commission or reward in the pool, you will also be receiving a piece of that cake. So even if you fell to the 15th spot, you are going to be rewarded 0.5%, which that will be $500 out of the $100,000 reward pool. Ladies and gentlemen, this hashtag arbitrage system is beyond imagination. You come in with little, by the end of the day you see yourself making a lot. Yeah, and I would encourage everyone to take their time to learn more about this platform. And believe me, at the end of the day, you are going to thank yourself. You will be happy that you took this opportunity. Exactly. Okay, let's move on to the next. We have on here how withdrawals works. Withdrawals are available at any time without any limitation. They undergo a verification process and are paid directly to your wallet, usually in less than 60 seconds. And make note that there is a 10% withdrawal administration fee. So indeed, withdrawals are going to be dealt in a swift way because of the use of the Web3 payments gateway in a form of like a smart contract, whereby your account will be connected to your DApp wallet, and be it your deposit and withdrawals, everything will be dealt in a peer-to-peer, like very fast. There is no delayance or confirming payments or pending withdrawals whatsoever. And you'll have total control of your account, be it your withdrawals and deposits. So there is nothing to worry about admins interfering with your withdrawals in any way or waiting on pending confirmations to receive your funds. No, everything will be dealt through smart contracts, and you have total control of that. Isn't that amazing? All right, so that brings us to the end of today's webinar training. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments, how do you see this platform, or what do you think about hashtag Arbitrage? Let me hear from you in the comment section below. If you have any questions, feel free to drop your questions as well. We are here to help answer those questions, and we do have a Telegram, Facebook, and a WhatsApp community. All that link will be made available in the description box below. Join our communities. Let's team build. Let's share ideas and see how best we can take this opportunity to the next level by blessing many lives with it. So now that you know everything about hashtag Arbitrage, we welcome you to the family. Get back to whoever showed you this information for their link to register. And if you need support, make sure to visit our communities, as I mentioned. So it's not just Telegram, all right? We do have Facebook and WhatsApp as well. Yes. So we were able to do a 40-minute presentation with insightful information shared with you all. Upon consuming this information, do yourself a favor, or do a friend that you know a favor by sharing this opportunity with them, or this video with them. Let them also watch to the end. And I saw this Complan PDF will be made available to you guys in the WhatsApp and Telegram communities. It's even on our Facebook platform as well. So you'll be able to get this PDF file to condense all the information into memory. All right. Thank you guys once again for joining us today. And we hope to see you in our next video presentation or webinar. Peace out.